Welcome to another Tech AV program in which we shall be taking a look at the basic skill of light-duty hand soldering. In our world, we're surrounded by electronic devices which have become part of everyday life. These devices need to be manufactured, installed and maintained. For this reason, there is and always will be a need for competent servicemen and technicians. A basic skill required by the technician to install and service these devices is that of hand soldering. In electronics, a solder connection is still the most reliable way of making a join. It lasts much longer and gives less trouble than any other method if done correctly. In this series, you will learn about the soldering iron, the correct solder to use, some basic soldering techniques, soldering components onto printed circuit boards, repairing damaged tracks and pads on circuit boards, and desoldering techniques. General safety, accessory equipment, as well as some useful tips to assist you will also be included. Let's look at the basic equipment needed for electronic soldering, beginning with the soldering iron. There is a wide variety of soldering irons commercially available, and the correct choice of iron for your application is important. The four basic components of the iron are the power cord, the handle, the heating element, and the bit. Manufacturers rate the power or heating capabilities of their soldering irons in watts. Acceptable ratings for electronic applications range from 20 watts to 60 watts. This unit is known as a solder station. Temperatures can be accurately controlled and set via a variable control setting. These units are more expensive than the other types, but are well worth it if you are doing a lot of soldering. Heat lost during soldering is replaced immediately due to the unit's design, and it guarantees a constant working temperature even when it is in continuous use. A range of interchangeable bits to suit a variety of applications is available for most soldering irons. These soldering iron bits must be kept clean and in good condition at all times to achieve good results. To do this, the bit must be at operating temperature. The bit is first wiped on the moist cleaning sponge and then tinned by applying a thin coating of solder over the bit and then wiping the bit on the sponge again. Tinning is always performed before soldering and during the soldering process to ensure electrically sound connections and a longer bit life. Bits are made of copper and plated with nickel, iron, gold or silver, which protects the copper from becoming corroded and pitted. Never use abrasives or file plated bits. A plated bit that is in a poor condition should be replaced with a new one. For safety reasons, we strongly recommend that the electrical supply be disconnected before attempting maintenance and whilst the unit is not being used. To avoid a painful burn, make sure that the iron has cooled down before you change a bit. The use of a soldering iron stand is recommended, as it will prevent accidental burns to people and equipment. It also serves to protect the bit. This common type also facilitates a cleaning sponge which should be kept moist with water. During the review break, familiarize yourself with a soldering iron in your workplace.